some of the cool things about construction is that you can actually play with a lot of materials that are around you. I like to build many things, probably as you know already, and in this case I want to teach you how to use wood pallets that otherwise will be thrown away, burnt, or whatever, to build a nice little bookshelf. Oh, you can take these bookshelves and use them either for your kids' purpose or actually to decorate your maybe your old looking country-like styles or just industrial-like decorations of your house. And pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pallet and I'm going to just trim it in one section. I'm going to use some sandpaper and some machines to sand it down and convert it into actually two bookshelves that are going to be really good for your kids' books or your regular collection of books. And so protect yourself really well, your eyes especially when you're doing all this type of construction. And let's get started with. Well, I'm going to start by measuring and considering where is in this case the second piece of board that I'm going to use for my back. This actually is going to be the one that is going to be fastened into the wall. So I'm going to make some perforations, but I want to measure exactly the same distance in all the cuts that I want to make. I'm going to use a regular square and a pencil and a measuring tape to measure, and then after that I'm going to use a circular saw or any kind of saw that you have to cut it at the same distance. Okay, I already cut that section. As you can see, I mean, it's nothing but cutting those three pieces. This is going to be the board that is going to be in the back of, on the wall, on the surface that you want to put it. I'm going to make some perforations so I can put some screws or nails against the wall. But we still have these two holes over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the planks using a reciprocate saw, making sure that I don't after I start using my compound saw, making sure that you're not gonna go through nails so you don't damage your blades. So I'm gonna just make two pieces of wood. I'm gonna cut them to the size, and I'm gonna just fasten it with some nails. In this case, I'm gonna use a pneumatic gun, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna do that, sand it down, and you can paint it the color that you want. In this case, I'm gonna use a nice stain color that I have, proper for some books that I have, and I want to give it this type of rustic look that I like, and that's how we continue. And now that we finish cutting and putting the two little, I will say pieces of wood over here to fill the holes, we're going to proceed in sanding. Now, if you want to apply some sort of a stain into it, I recommend you to leave it with a kind of low grit type of sandpaper. In this case, this is 60 grit paper. But if you want to paint it in a solid color, you may want to go with 60 first, and then you use maybe like 120, so you can apply a nice primer and the finish coat. That happens sometimes for the kids' rooms when you want to have some sort of like colorful tones and stuff like that. So that's how we're gonna do it. Protect yourself with a mask, just to make sure that you don't inhale those things, okay? Okay, now I have it to the point that I want it. Immediately, you know, like a nice raw finish with a 6-degree sandpaper. So here's some elements that I'm going to use. This is the material. In this case, this company is called Mean Wax. This one's called Zinzer, and this one is Mean Wax. I don't care. The color that I'm going to put is a stain. I have a little left over. It's really cool. It's called Provincial. Provincial. All right. This is a sealer that I'm going to apply after the pieces is a bit dry, and then this is the finish, a semi-gloss polyurethane. You can use actually urethane or water-based stains and stuff like that they sell. So you avoid the smell if you want to use it really quick, or like we said, if you want to use solid colors, then you don't need to use these things. But that's how I'm going to do it: stain, sealer, and finish. Let's get it on. Okay. All right, this is the last part of the video. The one where I show you all these things and I tell you to subscribe and all the stuff. But anyway, you can actually, you can, because it's about 3.5 inches wide, you can actually put like bottles of wine if you want, or those books that you like. In my case, I'm gonna put some nice books. You can paint it in solid colors, maybe give it a little more of sanding to make it more smooth, so your kids can, or you can have something a little more stylish. But thank you so much for considering the pallets. It's a really cool stuff to work with. I like to work with them. I'm gonna give you another example. Look at this piece over here. This is part of another video that I made. You may find it as well. So thank you, subscribe, and please share with other people. I like when people share stuff like this. We can save a little bit more of the environment by doing it. Bye bye.